Good morning, boys and girls. Today we will be talking about living and non-living things. Do you know the difference between a living and a non-living thing? Living things, they need water, they need air, they need food. They also reproduce. Reproduce means they make more things like themselves. Can you name a living thing? Am I living? Do I need water? Do I need food? Do I need things to survive? Yes. So Miss Olivia will be considered as a living thing. Can a dog be living? Does a dog need water? Does it need food? Does it need to reproduce and make more things like itself? Yes. So a dog can be considered living. What about a bear? A bear needs food, it needs water, it needs to reproduce. So we want to say a bear is also living. Can a chair be non-living? Yes. A chair does not need anything to survive. So we call that non-living. Let's put chair on this side. I'm putting in blue. Chair. Can a table be non-living? Yes. A table does not need anything to survive. So we call that non-living. I am going to be reading living and non-living. And the big question is, I want you to keep in mind is, how can you tell if something is living or non-living? Remember the characteristics that we named of living and non-living. Keep that in mind. Use your tatarasa, your brain. Okay, introduction. How can you tell when one thing is living and another is not? The brown bear is a living thing. The toy robot is not. Why do you think they said the brown bear is living and the toy robot is not? The brown bear needs what? It needs water, it needs food, it reproduces, it needs things to survive in its environment. The robot, it doesn't need anything. It doesn't need water, it's a non-living thing. It needs nothing to survive, okay? Keep that in mind. Living and non-living things. Living things are alike in important ways. Living things all grow and make more things like themselves. They also use energy, move, change, and are made of cells. And when we say living things all grow and make more things like themselves, we're talking about reproduction. Reproduction means when somebody or something can make more like themselves, okay? We call that babies. When mama has a baby, she reproduces. She reproduces it. Non-living things may be like living things in some ways. They may move, change, or use energy. They are not alike in all the ways, or they would be living things. So non-living things may be like living things in some ways, but they are not living things. Non-living things does not need anything to survive. Living things does. So remember that, okay? Compare living and non-living things. Some of the ways they are different are easy to spot. The toy robot does not grow. The toy robot does not need anything to survive. It's just there. A living thing needs things to survive. It has to have things to keep it going. Okay? And it cannot make more things like itself. Non-living things cannot reproduce. That's it. There's no more like it. That's it. There's not living things, does not need things to survive. Some of the ways they are alike can make it tricky. The toy robot does move and use energy, but it's only operated by what? Batteries. It does not reproduce. It does not have no living cells, which makes us alive. It has none of that. It's just operated by batteries. So don't think that because it moves, it's living. It's not. Non-living is things that are not alive, okay? It has gears and a battery that helps it move. That's the only way it moves, because it has batteries, not because it's alive, okay? Dead things. Non-living things are not dead. Dead things were once alive, but now are not. Non-living things were never alive. So, we do not need to mistake non-living things for dead things, because dead things was once alive. And once it was alive, it was a what? It was a living thing. So non-living things are never alive. A chair can never be alive. A table can never be alive. Okay? Conclusion. Figure out if something is living or non-living can be fun. Which of these things are living or non-living? Let's talk about the cats. Can a cat be living or non-living? Living. The cat needs water, it grows, it reproduces, it needs food, it needs all these things to keep it what? Alive. Can a car be living or can it be non-living? Non-living. A car doesn't need all those things to keep it running. A car runs off of gas. It runs off of different things that needs a car to move. A car is not non-living. It does not reproduce. It does not grow. It does not need water or food. So it's considered a non-living thing. Can the scissors be living or non-living? Non-living. Scissors does not need anything to survive. It's just scissors. Okay? Can a clock be living or non-living? Non-living. A clock doesn't need anything to survive, okay? Carrots. Living or non-living? A carrot is a plant. Plants are living. Why are plants living? Plants need sun. They need water. They need all these things to keep it alive and growing inside the ground. It grows. A plant reproduces. Carrots reproduce. You see, it's more than one carrot. So it's multiple reproduction things going on with the plant. So a plant is called living. Okay? So I want to ask you, can you tell me the difference between living and non-living?